hair looks pretty stupid. Oh god, I've needed to shower so much the past couple of days. It's so annoying. Like, I like showering, but I also kind of hate it. Passively came out as trans on a couple of websites, like just changing like my markers and stuff. Not really telling anyone, so I don't really know still. But I don't know. It's kind of cool seeing them changed, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep them up for at least a little while, at least before, because I'm thinking about it a lot right now. But I want to see how I feel about them after I'm done thinking about it all the time. So, I wonder how I look as a day. Probably not different. Alright, on to important stuff. Okay. So before I did job goals, and I started actually doing some writing. I didn't do it yesterday because okay, so I like doing Duolingo, and I'm actually going to talk about that. I like doing Duolingo, and I was really bored doing, I don't know, like, I get bored of being on the internet a lot, but I don't really have any other hobbies, which is really sad. So I was just like, oh, let's just do all of the languages on Duolingo. I'll just start doing that. And I had really bad hand positions and stuff like that, and they made my hands super sore, so my hands are sore and I can't really type. And then this finger, I guess, flares up sometimes or something like that, which I mean isn't that big of a deal because it's my left hand and I don't use it as much. But I like smacked it against something and it flared up, and now it hurts like more than just my hands in general do. So I was doing good with the writing for a couple of days, and then I stopped because everything hurts and I can't find my cable for my Alpha Smart, because it feels really good to type on my Alpha Smart. I can't find the cable to connect it to the computer so I can use it. There's another keyword I could try using that. Maybe it's just laptop keyboard that hurts, not necessarily the Alpha Smart that works, if that makes sense. But okay, anyways, so today is educational and enrichment goals, and I really need to start enunciating, so I can hear myself. And the air conditioner's on. I hope that's not too loud. So educational, essentially what I'm learning, and then enrichment is stuff like going to museums or lectures or art stuff or stuff like that, plays, things like that. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do SMART goals for all of them now, because it takes way too long to talk about, and I'm impatient. So okay, so educational / enrichment goals are the languages on Duolingo. That's 1. 2 is read one nonfiction book, at least one nonfiction book. I started reading Edward Abbey's Desert Solitaire, which I read a couple chapters from in a class in college, and I really like it. And so I was like, I have it, might as well just actually read it. So I really like nature writing sort of stuff, which is weird because I like utilizing it in my porn that I write, which weird use of nature writing, but whatever. Okay, so read at least one nonfiction book, cover to cover, and I had a time goal of completing it within 2 months of starting it, which goes with I have hobby goals as well, which is different from education goals, and one of the hobby goals is to read 6 books in the year, and so that'd be one every 2 months, and so a nonfiction book would be one of those. And of course have increased knowledge from reading it, and also just writing ability and stuff like that. And I'll learn stuff. And I mean, nature writers in particular are more poetic with their language, so I'll learn more how to use language nicer for my sex stories. And how I'm going to do that is read a little bit a day. And so the book in particular is like 330 pages or something, and I take 60 days, which is about 2 months, and divided by 330, that gives me 6 pages a day, I think. I think I wrote it down somewhere, but it's not on here. So it's pretty easy to check, and I'm not going to do it. Alright, and then the other languages would be just to do, the goal is to fill out the entire Duolingo thing for French, German, and Spanish. And so that's one module a day or so, which will take forever to finish it, but I have all year. So one module a day for each of them. I don't actually plan on going to France or Germany, or Spain or Mexico. Well, I'll probably end up going to Mexico again, not like for any serious reasons, but I've gone there on cruises and stuff, or to Caribbean islands, which I guess a lot of them speak French, but so I don't really intend on using these languages with other people. It's more for my personal enjoyment, just learning them. So I think nixing the idea that I need to like be fluent in them has been really helpful in actually getting me to learn them, because I stopped focusing on what will get me fluent and just more enjoy learning how to read and write them, I guess, which is the parts I really actually like doing. And I live in America, so I can get away with being monolingual. Excuses. And the last one is just, like I said, it's enrichment, so go at least every other month, go to a play, a band. It doesn't have to be like classical stuff. So if I like want to go to like a rock band or something, as unlikely as it is, I'm actually way more likely to see a symphony than a rock band, because I'm just that kind of person. I'm a square. So museum, play, lecture, whatever. It doesn't have to be like something super dry and boring. If, I don't know, if there's like Christmas music in the park or whatever next year and I go to it, that counts. That's fine. If I go to a church cantata, something like that or whatever, that'll count. So I'm running it fast and loose, so 6 times a year, so one every other month. I'm probably could at least swing that. So yeah, that's day 2. I wanted to do these every day until I was done, but I'm clearly not doing that, so I'll just do them when I can. And I've got like a whole bunch of notes here. I should really just write it out, like what goals for each day and goals for every 2-month block, I think, because that's kind of what I'm working on, is every 2-month block. Alright, that's it. I really need to go to the bathroom.